Okay, bad camera design. Believe it or not, I know a lot of crap about designing things. Design flaws. I have a sixth sense, kind of like a savant in finding out design flaws and things. This is a D3. I'm not singling out the D3 here. Every camera design currently, the professional ones, have this shitty ass design flaw. What do you think it is that you mess with once on your camera? Like any professional camera, I don't care if it's Canon or Fuji or Nikon, you mess with it once and you never mess with it again. You know, by definition, a design flaw in this particular regard would be something that is in the way unnecessarily. Why would you create a knob that can be screwed with, jacked with, broken off, and or be a point of dust and or weather invasion if you only ever screw with it once? You know? Yeah. You know, stuff like that in the other world, and this is a note to Nikon, and Fuji, and Canon. Other companies, let me point you out to something. It's like it's something you have to set, kind of like on the back of light meters. Here's a really good example. On the back of light meters, the older ones anyway, to calibrate them to 0, there's a little clickable thing, and you stick a tiny screwdriver in there, and you click it to calibrate it, and once you calibrate it, you basically don't fuck with it anymore. Now, professional cameras have something on them like that, but Nikon and Fuji and Canon, all of them have crap for brains on that. And what do you think that thing is? It's this. It's the diopter adjustment wheel or knob. It's either inset like this, or it's a pull-out knob like this. Epic stupid from Nikon and Fuji and Canon. What they should do is that they should have a little plastic, like a rubber cap, except like this. These are not caps, technically. Well, they are caps. But like a little cap with a reset screw in there. And what you get is like a little plastic screwdriver, you know, assuming that the person is dumb enough not to have a miniature screwdriver. Everybody should have a miniature screwdriver. Let's say people don't. Just include one, okay? It's like 2 cents worth of plastic, okay? And when you get your camera, okay, what you do is you take that rubber plug out, like this, except this is not a plug, it's like a rubber cover. Close enough. And you stick that screwdriver in there while you're looking through the camera, you adjust the shit, and then you put the rubber plug back in. And then there's not this crap to break off, not a point of dust. This is also a point of dust invasion on the Fuji X100 series, where actually dust migrates its way into the viewfinder because there's a slit that little wheel sits on. You know, people only adjust that ever once, unless they sell it, you know, and then someone else adjusts it again. You know, it's like, let's remove the rubber cap, adjust it once, put it back on, and you'll never touch it again, basically. We call that a design flaw. I've seen more than a few Nikon D4s and other Nikons that have their diopter wheel broken off, or the fact that it is a point of dust infiltration, like on the Fuji X100 series. Not only the 100, but the S with the T. Also, on the side of the Fuji X-T1 and X-T2, there is that little diopter. Some people actually tape that stuff off. Some people even go so far as to put a drop of removable glue to lock it in place. Not the best idea. But once you set that damn thing, there is no reason to touch it again unless you plan on selling it or your eyesight radically changes, which is not very damn likely. It's like, well, maybe I borrowed my camera. My wife borrows it. You know, that's a rare instance, okay? Like, camera goes back and forth between 2 different people, and it's always being adjusted. So give me a break with that crap, all right? Don't bring that stuff up. That's a design flaw. It should not exist on a Canon, it should not exist on a Fuji, and it should not exist on a Nikon. I want to know what the hell is wrong with Nikon, Canon, and Fuji that you don't realize that shit. Have a hole here on the side or wherever the hell it needs to be. A hole with a rubber cap. Include a little plastic screwdriver. You remove the rubber cap, you stick the little screwdriver in there, and you click it till it's got it. Put the cap back in. It's over with! DF. Design flaw. By the way, the Nikon DF was a design flaw too. That awful camera. Ah! Woo! D600 autofocus sensor. Really slow, crappy autofocus. Boo! Really good sensor, really good image output, however. That camera was obnoxiously huge. Failure. Design flaw. Nikon and Fuji and you gotta take that stuff off. It's very stupid. Should not exist on a camera. Not the way it does currently. I'm not wrong. I'm 100% right. It's all the big companies that are wrong on that. Stupid. And they've all been doing it for years too. Stupid. Epic stupid. Well, and what happens if I lose that little screwdriver? So what? You go down to the dollar store and you buy a little eyeglass screwdriver, okay? For $2. Well, I need to be able to adjust it out in the field. You do? How come? Is your prescription changed or something overnight? It's like, oh my God, I woke up, my prescription changed. Give me a break with that crap. Give me a break. No, dumb idea. Anyway, thanks for watching. There's a note to all the manufacturers on their pathetic stupidity. Bye. Bum, ba-dum, bum.